Hello, hello, and welcome to the channel. Today we are playing Medieval 2 Total War, carrying on with our English campaign, of course. Now, last episode, we conquered Central Europe, basically. We've got Vienna and Prague from the Holy Romans, with a very small Holy Roman army clinging on for dear life in our territory, with the last settlement being Bologna. Now, we have a spy in there already. Can we potentially...
Command me, sire.
I was thinking about this. The Venetians seem to be on the defensive here. Do we take this army and just go for Bologna instead? Because even if they were to advance onto Venice, we should be able to deal with Bologna and this army at the same time. So, how many turns? Oh my god. No, don't go. Why on God's green earth are you going all... Is it because of this? It's because of this, isn't it? It's because of him. So, there's no assassination targets here. Fairground there. Oh. Oh, a lot of this is already... Are these rioting? They're not rioting.
You have a target.
Should we just sabotage a lot of their stuff? Let's just sabotage a lot of their stuff. Mission success. Retinue expands. Explosives. Good. Henry the Killer. As old as he is, he's still learning. Every day is a school day for Henry the Killer. Now, I don't want to wait any longer, because we have a Mediterranean campaign. This Mediterranean campaign seems to have stopped and started quite a lot. Oh. We got him. We got him. That helps the Russians. And as far as we are concerned now, we are on the Russian side. So, let us see if we can actually open the... Okay. I love it. They looked at us and thought, oh! They're taking the bait. They've taken the bait. Granted, they've got a very large army, to be honest, so this could actually be quite a difficult battle. But nevertheless, yeah, the Venetians stepped forward into our territory, saw the army and thought, nope, no, I'm not fighting that today. Now, in terms of archers and missile units, they've got trebs, they've got catapults. We need to get our cavalry over there to deal with these, because they will inflict a lot of casualties onto us, of which we have no cavalry. We might actually need them to cross the bridge or start crossing the bridge. How's this family member? Promising commander, a siege expert, dauntless, generally loyal, religious, fair. Okay, he's not too great. What about Michel Giffard? Social, religiously proper, extravagant, enjoys a wager. Right, well, okay. It does say the balance of power is quite even, so without further ado, let's get into it.
Muster your courage, men.
Okay, we do have catapults of our own. There's no other crossings over here. Just thinking, how do we play this? Because they have a lot of siege. A lot of artillery. If we just bunch everything here, a catapult gets one shot on us, we're dead. We're basically dead. And again, we don't have any cavalry, unless we get our general over there. No, there's going to be no chance. These guys will definitely be crossing this bridge. Unless we could pincer them a little bit further back. Perhaps we do that. Let's put the siege on fire at will. Put the flaming ammo on. Archers. Archers, archers, archers. Let us... Yeah, let's stick you guys slightly back. Just in front of the catapults, however. It should be okay. These friendly fire should be okay. Do we do the spikes? Do we do the spikes? Yeah, screw it, why not? Got the spikes there. Spearmen, you can just jump in front for the time being. They don't actually... Well, they actually have a lot of cavalry. From what we saw, they have a lot of cavalry. We'll get 3 infantry just on this side for the time being, and we'll get 3 infantry on this side as well. Quite spread out. Now, let's just see what they actually do. Now, the catapult is in fire at will, but it is in range. Why is it not firing? It could actually take a lot of this stuff out. It could actually take a lot of this stuff. Why is it not firing? Hey, no, no, please, 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 please. Oh my god! Oh my god! Now, this is what I was worried about. This is what I was worried about. Oh god. We've already lost half of our general's bodyguard unit. That was just lucky. We can't advance. Are they coming for... Oh god. We need to go for their catapults. We need to go for their catapults. Trebuchets over there. Oh, God, 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 God. Oh, they've just destroyed These guys are very... Oh, have we just bitten off more than we can chew? Are we going to lose this entire army? I think we need to just advance over the bridge. We can't deal with this. We cannot deal with this. No, they're too accurate. We need to just go over. Urban militia, yeah, we just need to go over. I'm sorry, but this is unbearable. We cannot fight this. We cannot fight this. We need to just overwhelm them. If we lose it, we lose it. But these catapults, the trebuchets, they're just too accurate. They've had, compared to ours, which are now not firing. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. They are clearly hacking. No catapult or trebuchet is that accurate. No, not having it. You guys advance forward right now. Advance forward. They're going to get a lot of pot shots on us. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. And then look at our catapult. After all that time, when I've told them to move, they then fire. The disobedience is overwhelming on our side. We've got our archers now firing. I mean, this is going to be... I don't want our levy spearmen at the front, to be honest. I do not want our levy spearmen at the front, because they will break first. Oh, God. No. Oh, God. Just stop there. Just stop there. Now, I want all of you guys to run over here. I want you guys to try and go for... I mean, look at that! Look at that! Have you ever seen a catapult more accurate than that? Yeah, they've just all broken. Do you know what? No, withdraw. Let's just withdraw. Look at that. Have you ever seen a catapult that accurate? Because I can tell you for one thing, I haven't. We have just lost nearly half of our army. Just run. Just run.
This defeat is a bitter drop to swallow. Next time it'll be our foe.
Look at that. Nearly 500 men lost just from the catapults. That is unbearable. Maybe this is what the Moors have been doing. They've been playing the long game. Time and time again. They've been fielding just catapult armies. Leading us into a false sense of belief that they are incompetent catapult commanders. However, clearly they've learned their lesson. They've been training on those catapult battlefields. They've been practicing, and here they are, cleaning up our armies just with the catapults and trebuchets. I have never seen catapults that accurate before. Ever.
Fall back and retreat.
And they're going to attack Toledo. Wait, yes they are. Okay, they're going to attack Toledo. Oh my God.
My liege, we must make
now they are retreating, which is good enough. Now what I'm going to do is leave them to besiege Toledo. Although do we? Because if we've got the catapults, yes, because the walls can protect us. We'll charge out with the cavalry we've got in Toledo. I don't want an open battlefield. The Mongols seize fire. That's very demanding. I mean, if we cease fire with them, we cease fire with the Hungarians. No. You know what? No. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We want the battle. We want the battle. They've lost against the Russians here. Wait. They've not just... Have they... Did they defeat them? Or did...
Who do you want dead?
No, they definitely did defeat them, didn't they? Assassinate them, assassinate them. Nope. Vilnius, 6 turns until surrender. Let's go for these Polish commanders. Trade increasing now. A report from the Pope. Proves the constructions, that's good. Cardinal dies. Wait, hang on. Does that put us in the run? Does that put us in the run? It doesn't. We're matched against Philip von Wolfsburg. You were there. Now, what is the percent? We've already looked at this, haven't we? Yeah, 28%. It's basically nothing. And he's quite young as well. Maybe we just get another round of priests coming out of Paris as soon as we possibly can. Dijon, you are angry. Assuming that is because of the spy. No, it's probably because of the high tax rate we've got on you. Venice still under the plague. What is going on here? What is going on? Low tax rate. Do we need to get some better infrastructure? There's nothing we can really go for now. You can go for these next turn to kick them out of the way. Mission failed. This faction thinks less of you. I will not forget this. Well, that's probably good, to be honest, because we're about to go to war with a lot of you. So, yeah, oh... Do we take this battle? Spearman! Crossbow and some bombards and catapults. I think we can deal with this. Hopefully this isn't the last we see of Toby the Mean, but let's get into it.
There'll be no escaping us now! Attack! Our favour. From such tidings does victory emerge.
No, it is a bridge battle. It is a bridge battle. Are they actually going to come over? Let's actually try and drag them away. Let's try and drag them away from the bridge. It does look as though they're trying to come across. Let's just speed up and see what they do. If they don't come across, we're just going to have to go for them. So it doesn't look as though they're actually going to come towards us. Obviously not. Now what I want to do is get everybody running right now. Because we've just seen how deadly catapults can be. However, okay, they were looking the wrong way, but now they are. So hopefully they don't get a good shot on us. We are charging straight into spearmen and crossbowmen, which isn't probably the best idea, to be honest. We can see how sharp and deadly those pikes are on the crossbowmen. Oh, they're just taking out their own crossbows as we've just charged in. Oh, that's good. That is good. They're eager, and probably yeah, they've broken. They've broken. Go for that guy. I want you guys to come over here onto these spearmen here.
If we remain true and
They're running.
victory will be ours.
Town militia there. You guys actually, you're shaken. We've got the general in here as well. Please don't tell me that's the general's right on the front line. Toby, what on God's green earth are you doing? Please stop. Why would you stampede through? And why would you not be able to stampede through back? Go! Okay, thank you. Oh, God. Putting the fear of God in us, Toby. Can't be doing that. Right, the last thing is the town militia there and then the rest of the artillery units. Sound the trumpet, Toby. Town militia over there, catapults and some bombards there, which we should be able to deal with very quickly. And that is game, set, and match.
By St. George, our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time.
We can actually probably kill all of them, to be honest, since we've got some cavalry units. Let's actually do that. Let's have a bit of a clean-up.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have
Only
won
a slither
here
of troops managed to get away from us there. But that should be the end of the Holy Romans in Central Europe. We will actually... No, let's not ransom. Let's just kill them. And now Toby can make his way back to Vienna. Trait increase. This is probably for Toby being dreadful. Yeah. And a bit loyal as well. Okay. Very nice. Oh. We've got too many units here. Let's get all of you guys out. You guys can actually get some archers in there. How many can we get? I think it's 2, can't we? Yeah, we'll get... Actually, let's just get one more spearman. Let's just get one more spearman. We'll turn the attack rate down to low. Hopefully, the abbey that is going to be completed here increases the happiness. And now, we are faced with a dilemma. We have an army here of Toby's, and we have one army over here making its way over to the eastern side of the Empire. How many turns is that going to... That's going to take a good few turns. It looks as... Oh, it's actually coming to the exact same place. That's good. That is good. Now, we could actually get one troop coming down here, the other one coming across this bridge and actually making a fortification here. We'll probably do that with the troops coming over from the western side of the Empire. Arquebusiers could make a good defensive standpoint on this bridge for any troops crossing over it. Mixed in with the heavy billmen, of course. Now. Ships. Come down here. You are unhappy. Why is that? Have you got a spy in your midst? Infiltrated in your street? Probably. All of you jump on there. All of you jump off there. Come down here. We could have probably just left them on the ship, to be honest, but... Okay. It's okay. Death stalks the land. Valencia and Venice. Why would that be?
Who do you want?
Inquisitor. 54%. That is quite high. And we do actually have to deal with these guys here as well. What's the time? Oh, 52. You know what? Let's go and try our best. No, wasn't going to work, was it? Was not going to work. Now, we have some cavalry units in here. Their catapults are lethal. Absolutely lethal. We will have a supporting army here, but granted, it's really not much anymore. The catapult's dealing a massive blow to our infantry numbers. Unfortunately, our catapults couldn't even hit a building if they were told to do so. And we've got some cavalry units that I'm thinking we can just charge out and get the cavalry units here. We could probably use the cavalry to kill a lot of this off. We will have these guys spawning in from behind. Or maybe we could get them to come in from this way. If we move them there, that'll bring them further away from these. And make sure we don't actually sacrifice this guy as is. Okay, we could probably do that. Now, faction announcements. Spy in the Polish area. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We have a... Actually, we can probably move this spy here, couldn't we? I think we could, you know. We can't really see here, but we don't really need to see there. Let's move him just over there, actually, because then we've got a good site there and a tiny bit of a site there. 5 turns, 6 turns still on that settlement for the Russians. Nothing else to deal with now. Diplomacy. Diplomacy. Where are you? There you are. Now, we are... Ceasefire. Very demanding. We will pay you. Okay? We will pay you 30,000 florins. How about this? We will pay you 50,000 florins. And accept or we will attack.
No, we will
Damn it.
Accept.
Let's try one more. Let's try one more.
Further proposals?
We will give a single payment of 75,000 florins. That is more wealth than you can even comprehend, being bankrupt that you are. Ceasefire. Request conciliation. No, let's go for generous.
Forget it. We're not interested. This
Not interested.
was worse than
Relations worsened with the Papal States, even though we've tried to offer a ceasefire with them. Perhaps we just go over there and kill them all. Perhaps we just go and do that, you know. Oh, I saw that and I thought the rebels, I thought the Sicilians had a succession crisis. Well, on that note, we're going to just have to probably kill these guys, so kill him. Oh! He's died! With a 70%... Oh no! 70% chance of killing them and he died. That isn't good. That is not good. Algiers, let's just burn this, whatever it is. What have we just dealt? Caravanserai.
As you will.
Now let's go over here and try and destroy something in this settlement. Actually, no. We could actually do with you going over to Cordoba. Faction air, 42%. What would the chance of 48? Oh, that's not too great, is it?
You have a target in mind.
It's not too great. Settlement besieged, we do that from the Moors. They will probably attack next turn. Oh, that's not a good place to be with them, unfortunately. Now let's sort out the infrastructure a little bit.
Hail, my king.
Well, let's see what next turn has in store for us. Got the Rebel Crusade continuing on, with the next installment probably being one near Antwerp and Bruges. Bologna, what are you trying to do over here now? You're moving a lot of your remaining troops and diplomats and spies and assassins down towards Bologna, so you've got common territory down there. You're merging together. We could actually snipe that army off with the one that got defeated by the Moors, actually. But again, it does lack cavalry. We could see about possibly hiring some mercenary units. Vienna, I just noticed, went unhappy, so perhaps another Venetian assassin went in there. And now the faction there has retreated down to Ragusa. Oh, a Sicilian spy. Looks as though it was in Bologna. He's now actually going in Rome. And he's died. That will put them in very, very bad faith with the Papal States. Moors, are you going to attack this turn? Are you going to attack this turn? I think they will. I think they will. No, they won't. Poles, right, what do you guys want? What do you guys want? Nothing, apparently. Okay, a very boring turn. Ragusa, blockade the port of Ragusa. That would mean training a navy up down here, which I guess we could actually do. Could we get some gun hulks? Oh, we can get some gun hulks. Let's get some gun hulks there. New mission, we can do that. Of course we can. Venice is still affected, unfortunately. Faction announcements. A noble life ends there. A noble life ends in Hamburg. We do have our guys coming down here as well. So let's actually put one there. Do we want one in there? Yeah, of course we do. Let's get one in there. Our house has one, and he's Henry Higgins. It's quite old. Stockholm doesn't have one. Oslo doesn't have one. Helsinki does, and it looks as though he's going to pass on without having any heirs, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. Oh, actually, what do we want down there? 21, 23. Let's actually go for a Ralph. Ralph can jump off here, and he can go over here next turn. You can carry on forward down this way towards Helsinki. We can get 2 over there, because then that means we've got 2 generals. Although, seeing as we're not going to war with the Russians, actually, hang on a second, let's just... I mean, I think it's still good to get 1 general over there, so we can ship 1 off down there. We perhaps want to probably have 1 over here still. We could probably do with having 2 here. Yeah, I think we could probably do with having 2 here. Try a very fast approach to taking out the Mongols, the Poles, and the Hungarians all at once. This is going to be an epic campaign. Oh, this is going to be an epic campaign. He's dead. Francis the Killer, he looks quite young, to be honest. But he's definitely not. He's got those good genes. That's a Russian diplomat, do we? Let's go for him next turn. Retinue, yeah, construction approved. Probably the cathedrals. Diplomatic... The 4 factions now at war with each other. Oh. Oh, now then. If they're... The following factions have been excommunicated. Poland's been excommunicated. If the Tyrmids and the Holy Romans are at war, that means... This settlement is probably... Oh, they're rioting and they're under the plague. They've got a large garrison here, though. So they may be able to withhold against... They may be able to hold against the Timurids, although I'm not faithful of it, to be honest. You... What on earth do you think you're doing? Relations worsened with, let me guess, the Holy Romans. Papal States? Oh. Okay, well. Nevertheless, you can jump in here. Actually, hang on. All of you, actually, can probably just jump out of there into this army. And the rest of you guys, besides you, and besides you, and you, could also jump in there. You guys are unhappy now. Now, that probably means we need some more troops. Let's get some more troops in there. Religious unrest. Oh, okay. Could do with an assassin over here. Where is our assassin over here? I mean, you're getting on a bit. 52. Actually, no, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go and get him over here. Let's go and kill these guys so we don't have to trade any more troops. I mean, these guys, 60... I mean, he's probably going to die next turn, and you can probably get assassinated along with the Papal States priest over here. Yeah, they're fine. Now, Genoa, what is making you unhappy, my good sirs? Unrest. Hopefully the Mayor's Palace sorts that out. We did get a spy last turn as well. Let's get another one just in case. Just in case. Now, Imperial family member, you have just spawned out of nowhere. 95%. You are maxed out. Do we just try and assassinate him? We've got the ballista towers. Is there anything else? Can I make it? No, do you know what? 95%. Hopefully this doesn't end your legacy, Henry the Killer. Hopefully this does not end your legacy. Oh, it's the snake. The odds are technically in our favour, only just though. Is this snake going to be our friend or our foe? It's going to be our friend. Is it? Oh, it's going to be our friend, but is he going to get caught? Is he going to get caught? He's not. And he's dead. Henry the Killer. Continually learning. Master of Assassins. This guy is just incredible. Unfortunately, he's probably going to die in the next couple of turns. And that is going to put his legacy to end, which means if we attack these, this is going to pull Bologna out. And we are now going to open a battlefield against, oh my god, a lot of spears and a lot of crossbows. That is the supporting army, though, by the looks of it. Yeah, that is the supporting army. So we do have to deal with these ones first, which is primarily... Oh, they've got some pilgrims there as well. Oh, that's going to be good. Well, for the final battle against the Holy Romans... Because we're not going to be fighting Antioch if they've gone to war with the Timurids. This is it. This is the last time we face off against the Holy Romans. Let's get into it.
Show no mercy. Kill them all.
Now, unfortunately, The Amazon rainforest is in front of us. What is this? I would like to go and advance onto them, but I don't want to be fighting in a tree line. I hate the tree lines. What are we dealing with here? We've got some spearmen. We've got the spearmen here as well. I mean, I'm not particularly against this formation we've got here. Crossbows over there. We've got some more crossbows there and some more archers there. So, turn skirmish mode off. We'll probably put the cavalry over to the side. Just for, like, some sneak attack that we potentially have over there. Oh, also with the mailed knights over here as well. There we go. Not had some mailed knights in our midst for a very long time. Now, group these guys. Let's start the battle.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in gallantry.
Now, we can only see the general. And it looks as though they are not going to advance towards us. Their supporting army is actually... Oh, it's very close to them. Do you know what? I'd rather not fight in the tree line. And also, seeing as this is the last battle against the Holy Romans, let's see if they can actually advance towards us. Let's try and make this a little bit even. Now, as expected, they weren't marching towards us. So we've had to come all the way to them. We're slowly getting in position. I think our mortars can probably fire. Now, we can't see all of the troops because obviously they are in ambush. However, what we can see... Please don't tell me they've got accuracy. Okay, they've not got accuracy. Okay, that is bombards. We need to be wary about them. We've got our cavalry coming in on the other side over here. Oh, there we go. There we go. They're all there. Can you guys attack these? You can. You can attack them. There we go. And they are now firing. No, I think they've been distracted by our cavalry. Now, where is their artillery? It will be at the back, no doubt. There it is. The bombards. Now, as long as they are advancing... They're advancing on our cavalry. They're actually advancing on our cavalry. Oh, this is good. This is what we wanted. Oh, this is it. They've actually split their army off into two. Now, that will mean our archers actually get... See, this is the thing. I cannot see them. They're actually running towards us. Yeah, we're going to have to bring our guys back. We're going to have to bring these guys back very quickly. You guys can all ungroup for the time being. You and you and you and you can all come back. All come back right now. Just run. You guys can all stay there in guard mode. Spearmen, spread yourself across this just in case we need to go on the other side. Now, what are we actually doing with it over? Oh, they've actually engaged. They've actually engaged. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Please just run. Run, 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 run. Crossbow militia, you can kill them if you want to. Town militia, probably not.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Bombards are reloading. They're reloading, that's it. Come around this way. Come around this way. It's okay. I believe in you guys. There's a lot of guys. Okay. I want you guys to charge into these bombards. They're really trying to protect these bombards with their lives. Our infantry... Hey, they're trying to fire on our general. No. Oh my god. What is it with these? What is it with these? Right, spread formation, you guys. You guys just come back slightly over here. Go over there. Mortars are now firing, and I want you guys to fire on the town militia there. You guys going on the bombards. If you lose some troops, you lose some troops. Oh, they've broken. Oh, it's the pilgrims. It's the pilgrims. That's okay. Oh, our mortars are actually... Why? Why?
Our men are winning the battle.
That was our own mortars. Like this, well, they've broken. Are they the mailed knights? They are the mailed knights. Oh no, they're feudal knights. Ooh. Do you know what? If we lose our knights here, I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. Bombards there fighting. They are shaken. And I mean, it's obviously against spearmen. If we can just kill these bombards, there we go. Another router. That is the mailed knight. The last one being here, and I just want them to kill the bombards. Okay, so there's 2 units left of the bombards, and I think we've done enough here to stop them firing their artillery on us. I think we've just done enough. Now, it looks as though they've not had enough death yet, so they're going to run into the line of the Holy Romans. God, you've got to love this cavalry, haven't you? They're going to run into these just to inflict more casualties on the English. That's it, that's it. You just surround yourself around them. There you go, yeah, just go through them. Yeah, that's what you want to do. And what are you guys going to do? Are you guys going to do the same? There's crossbow militia there. You guys going to do the same, no doubt? No? Let's sound the horn. Hopefully we can actually get them to join. We can indeed. It's just one unit that hasn't actually come back into the battle, which I'm thinking we might actually be able to do very soon. Once they've actually... It's just loads of spears now. Let's get our cavalry back. Let's try and get our cavalry back over here. Now watching the mortars. We've got our archers, our missile units firing onto the Holy Roman line, which we cannot see because, again, we are in the forest. We are literally in the Amazon right now. This is horrific. But let's see what we can see when we follow the mortars. Aim. Fire. Oh, that's looking good. Or is it just too far? Just too far. He's just too far. Let's look on these guys here. See if these guys have a better aim. No, we did manage to kill those bombards. Are you ready? Loading up. We can see them just loading up in front of that tree line there. He should be firing any second now. Load. And fire. Let's have it. Come on. Boom. What are we dealing with? What are we dealing with? What are we going for? Is that again too far? That's too far. Too far. Mortars, you're letting us down, guys. You are letting us down. Crossbow militia over there. Dismounted feudal knights we could possibly go for. Some bombards there, which now actually don't have any bombards to face. And again, we can't actually see most of these units. Oh. I have a new target. Go for these crossbow militia with the commander there. Where's the other one? The other one is over here. Slightly further back by the looks of it. It's not. Is it them? Oh, it is them. Go for these. Go for the dismounted feudal knights. We can deal with the crossbows and stuff later on. Our archers are still firing, and I'm tempted to move the line forward slightly. Just to get a better... Oh, the peasant archers there. They're shaken. You have actually come back, which I thought you would have. Yep, there you go. Can we charge into these? Let's charge into the peasant archers. Pavese crossbow... Actually, charge into the Pavese crossbow. Oh, they've all come into sight. Crossbow militia, crossbow militia, crossbow militia. Charge into them. Are you guys shaking? No, you're impetuous. Impetuous. Go on. Come on. And they can't see them through the tree line. And it's going to be too late. They've just immediately broken. Charge into the peasant archers. Charge into the peasant archers. Now we can see the whole of the Holy Roman line. Now let's follow on board with the mortars. Just one more. Just to see if they've actually got their aim sorted now. We can actually see most of the Holy Roman line now, seeing as they have come out of ambush. Our cavalry's just picked off a couple of their archer and missile units. Now they have loaded, and now fire! Where are we going? That's not looking too bad. That's looking, despite... No, just in front of them. Just in front of them. What about you guys? Are you guys doing any better? Loading up. They're coming just to halfway through their ammunition. A lot of the Holy Romans. That's just too far, isn't it? God, that's just too far. If it had a splash effect, we'd be okay. But unfortunately, they do not. Now, I'm tempted just to move everyone forward besides the mortars. And the cavalry, no doubt. Cavalry, you can stay behind. You guys just group up. I want you guys to just move forward.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Now, just looking at this, it looks as though they're probably going to be opting for a fight in Bologna. It looks as though they are retreating, if which they are. I think we'll leave them to do just that. Yeah, they're definitely retreating. The mortars are way too scary for them. Can we pick off any commanders? Probably not. I think we'll leave it there and fight them in front of Bologna's walls. I would like to see how many our mortars got. Casualties inflicted, 14 and 21. Not great, but I guess it's more than none, which is always preferred. Do you know what? Let's release them into Bologna. Oh, we can just go straight in and attack. This is probably with the Papal States, to be honest. Captain Gottfield has now got all of the army as part of his garrison in Bologna. This is it. There's nowhere for them to run now. The capture of Holy Roman's last settlement in Europe is now under the chances of England capturing it. There's not much of troops there. We've lost a lot of our cavalry, but again, seeing as it's a settlement battle, it's probably not great having that much cavalry anyway. They do prove quite useless in settlements, but nevertheless, without further ado, let's get into it.
There'll be no escaping us now. Attack!
Well, 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 here we are. For the last time against the Holy Romans, no doubt. Now, if we keep all of our troops here, let's just put them in a group and just move them back slightly. Just slightly. Now, our mortars are here.
Excellent. Our spy has opened the gates. Let's be done with this wretched
The gates are open, but I would like to see if we could actually get... Because they've got a lot of troops on the walls. I would like to see if we could actually destroy some of these walls first. So, let's just go for this wall here and see how long it takes.
As in ancient Jericho, the walls fall before the righteous. Send our men through to slay our ungodly foe.
So that was literally... That was literally one shot from the mortars. Well, hopefully you can be this accurate as well on these. Now, let's actually go and watch them. Load up. Wait, we are going too fast, I think. We're going too fast. There we go. Right, you guys. Fire! Go on. It looks as though we've already inflicted some casualties. This is looking good. This is looking good. Oh, just too far. Just too... Oh, just too far. Let's watch on the... Where's the other one? There's the other one. Let's watch on to them. Let's watch on to them. See what they're saying. Go on. Oof. Boom. I think that's a bit too far again. Oh, we can see the other ones. That one's looking good. Oh, just in front of them. And that's just to the side of them. We've destroyed that building. Right. Let's leave them to stay busy. A lot of their troops are scattered around this settlement. Town militia there. Let's actually just... Actually, ungroup all of them. Now let's just advance into the settlement. We're inside the settlement.
The Lord is with us today. We've captured the enemy.
We're going for these town militia here. We've got our mortars still firing on these town militia instead of the other crossbowman units that are over there. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, they have just eaten that ball. They have just eaten it.
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will
They've got
be
troops everywhere all over the settlement. They are not prepared for this at all. I think they are just in a state of shock. The fact that they once had the biggest empire in Central Europe and now they have nothing. They literally have nothing. We can keep the mortars firing. Let's bring the mortars up, actually. Let's bring the mortars into the settlement and see if we can actually fire onto anything that goes to the rally point.
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
They are just huddled like penguins. Oh, if we can get the mortars in range of this. Oh my god, that would be incredible. How far are the mortars? It says they're still moving. Oh, they're close. They are close. They should be in range. They should be in range. Oh no, don't unhuddle. Oh, they've clearly heard word. They've clearly heard the word. Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good. Now, unfortunately, the mortars are not in range just yet. They are slowly advancing onto us, which isn't great, to be honest. It looks like we're just going to have to advance onto them as well. We've got our missile units coming in from the side, and we should be able to shoot down onto the rest of these guys over here, but I really don't want them to march down on us. Oh, spare militia, they're on skirmish mode. Do you know what? Fair enough, you can stay on skirmish mode, actually. Probably for the best. You can jump on there. Mortars, are you now in range? Come for these town militia. Or the actually, no. Dismighted feudal knights. Okay, okay. I want to see these mortars in action. You guys are all staying there. Why do those keep running off? Once you're in there, turn skirmish mode off. Now, you're on fire at will. I think our mortars are actually firing. So let's tune in to the mortars. Where are they? Here they are. Go on. You're actually not firing. It's just one of you that are firing. Okay, I feel as though we're... What's going on there, guys? What's going on there? You guys can probably fill in just behind them, actually. You can go over there. You're firing, and you are... kind of? Let's try and fill you there. Let's try and bring you there. There we go. There we go. This is what we want. This is what we are looking for. And they're all there. Oh, don't come towards us. Don't come towards us. You don't want to do that. Now let's tune in. They've loaded. They've packed it. And they've fired. Come on. That's looking quite good. Or is it just overshot again? I think it's just overshot. Straight in between them both. Maybe it's because we're watching them. Maybe we're putting them under pressure. Do you know when you're in, you know, exams and you've got teachers walking past you and you feel like you're under pressure, like they're watching you and judging you? Maybe this is what's going on here. Hopefully this one can prove me wrong. That's looking... okay. That's looking good. Ah, just too short. Well, let's leave them to fire on without the pressure of us watching them. And now let's let our archers have some fun as well. And let's just finish this battle. So they're actually advancing towards us, so just for that, I'm going to turn the mortars off fire at will. Because the last thing we want is what we had in a couple of episodes ago where we lost half of our infantry. And that is it. This is it, everyone. This is all they have left. There's town militia over there. Perhaps we could get our...
General has no honor.
Yep. Let's get these guys to go onto them.
The battle is very much in our favor.
And this is it. This is all they have left.
Victory will be ours.
They've broken. They're wavering without being able to... Where is the commander? The commander's there. The commander is there. Do you know what, guys? You push forward. Push through them. There we go. There we go. Completely surround them. Completely surround them. That's it. Now go from behind. There's only a few of you that have actually managed to do that, but that should still be enough. The commander's right there. The commander is right there. He's bloodied.
St. George, our men have taken
He's bloodied.
control of the
A
city.
couple more hits.
Our men no
Oh,
longer
he's
command
completely
the city.
surrounded. He is completely surrounded. Is he going to fall? Oh, look at that. He's saying, oh,
Our men have slain
he's
the
gone.
enemy general. Without him, his troops
The
will lose
last
their will to
commander
fight.
for the Holy Romans that was in Europe. And now all that is left is for us to come and kill this town militia over here and then the remaining 2 remnants of the Holy Roman Empire over here, which our missile units is doing a fine enough job of that. The last guy facing off against an array of arrows and bolts. And he's down. He was doing the Matrix
All of Christendom
quite
will be
well,
awed by the victory we
but now
have
he is
won
down.
here today.
With 2 minutes left on the timer, we've just beaten the clock. And that is it. Bologna now belongs under the English Empire. All of northern Italy is conquered. Look at the traits and the commanding prowess of Christopher Lambert.
Such is the fate of all who oppose us.
Now these plagues, no they are not, and they are okay, so you know what? We don't need the florins, we're going to occupy it. They are happy, we're going to occupy it, and that is it. Let's repair pretty much everything we possibly can here. Ooh, that is a lot. That is a lot. Let's bump that tax rate up slightly. We can do just that. Now, how many garrison? We can have 5 troops to garrison here, so let's get 3 spearmen and we'll get the archers when we can. That is it. Northern Italy is now under English control.
Need someone removed.
They have nothing left. Spy, you can move down here. You can move down there. You can come down here and put a watchtower right down here.
Go no further
We could
today.
probably put a watchtower right there as well. Oh god, look at this. Chivalry, trait increased +2, dread, enemy relations worsened, assuming the Papal States. Of course it is, because we now completely surround them. Fortress ready to upgrade. Metz. This is what we wanted to see. You can definitely be upgraded next turn. Now for the Moors. Are they going to do it? Are they going to start besieging us?
Leaving the army, sire.
Somebody's leaving the army. Now why would that be? I didn't tell anybody to leave the army. We've trained some gunhawks up there. Hey. And they've just decided to come into our territory as we've taken out Bologna. So that's timed out quite well, to be honest. Perhaps the thought that we had is what we heard about leaving the army. Which is why it's being disbanded, as they usually do over a turn. Moorish diplomat is bowing to an invisible person. Oh, it's us! You want to cease fire? This is the thing, if we say we cease fire, they're allies with Spain anyway. Which would mean we'd have to cease fire with Spain. So, fortunately, Moors, I was just thinking we may have accepted that if they weren't allied with the Spanish because of this attack right here. This is what I was worried about. We've got Michel Garford at the rear, which we will be taking manual control of because I don't... Actually, do you know what? No, screw it. Let's let him throw his troops at him if he needs to. Charles Field is where it's at now. That's a lot of siege, and this guy isn't the greatest commander, but as we saw before, his catapults are something to be scared of. These catapults and trebuchets are fearsome and fearful. Now, on that note, we're going to be leaving it there though. Thank you all for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one.